Today we're going to be practicing how to create equations and strip diagrams from word problems that might include multi-step operations. For lunch, Jessica brought 26 glasses of water, 21 chicken sandwiches, as well as 35 brownies. How many menu items did she purchase for lunch? Since we are not told the total that she already has, or the total that she wants, or what she's paying with, we don't have a total, therefore we are just going to add up what she's buying. So the strip diagram is going to miss the total of menu items, as that's the amount we're trying to find. We know she has 26 waters, 21 chicken sandwiches, and 35 brownies. So our strip diagram would look like this. Our equation would be adding up all of her purchases, which would be 26 plus 21, which is equal to 57. And it would also be 57 plus the last purchase of brownies, which is 35, and that would give you the total amount that she needs. At an amusement park, Benny wants to ride a roller coaster that costs 16 tickets, a bumper car that costs 19 tickets, and a merry-go-round that costs 20 tickets. However, Benny had 18 tickets, but unfortunately he lost 8 of them on the ride. So how many more tickets does he need? So here's the problem. We notice that he's missing some tickets. And how many more tickets typically includes a subtraction problem, as we're comparing two different groups of numbers. We know that he already has some in his pocket, which means we do have a total, but he also lost some of them. So we're going to manipulate that total. So far, if it's 18 tickets he has, but he lost 8, that would include that he has 10 tickets. Now we're asking how many more tickets does he need, which means if he has some tickets, he's going to need some tickets. So this box is separate from the amount that he's wanting. So we have these two groups. This is the amount that he has, and this is going to be the amount that he needs. So the tickets that he's going to purchase is 16. He's also going to need 19, and he will also need 20 for that merry-go-round. Now you might see this simplistically put as a little bit easier to read. These totals might be summed up already. So if you wanted to rewrite this, because your test may have both, you can. Therefore, we would have a total, and we're trying to find the amount he's missing, not the total he's going to need to purchase. So we could figure that out by putting 16 and 19 together for 35, and finally the additional 20 that he's going to need for a total of 55. So your strip diagram could also look like this. Now if we're looking for the equations, we need to solve this problem as we would creating the strip diagram. First, what we did is we took all of this and we're going to write it in a horizontal form. That would mean we are doing 16 plus 19, which we found out equals 35. And then we are going to take 20 and add that to our last one, 35, for a sum of 55 tickets that he needs. Our final problem, we're going to take away what he already has, which would then give us the total number of tickets he needs. Mary made 3 different stacks of wooden blocks. The first stack was 6 blocks high. The second stack was 9 blocks higher than the first, and the final stack was 6 blocks higher than the second. We want to find out all 3 stacks. So I noticed that there are many different stacks. So I'm going to try to organize my thinking first before I begin trying to set up the problem, because I would love to know what it's trying to say. The first stack we already know was 6 blocks high. The second stack, it says there was 9 blocks higher. Now we know that higher in math would typically mean addition, because higher than means that it's whatever it was with an additional 9. And since it's asking us for the first, that would be 9 plus 6. The final stack was 6 blocks higher than the second, which means we're going to need to know the second. So the second is 15, which means now our third is going to be 6 higher than 15, which means it is 21. So now that I have all of those stacks together, I need to find out how many blocks she actually used. That means I need to find out what the total is because I do not have it, which means the amount of blocks I'm missing is my total. That will be separated from the amounts that I do have. I have 6, 15, and 21. Therefore, my strip diagram would look like this. The equations I would need to solve for is 6 plus 15, which is equal to 21. I would carry that over and continue adding the rest of the problem, which is 42, and in this case, that would be B. Jess wanted to save money to buy an outfit. She deposited 36 times for the savings in May, 35 in June, and 18 in July. So how many times did she make saving deposits over this time period? So, reading this again, we don't know the total. It didn't seem like anything was taken away. It just seems like it was a deposit, and a deposit. So that means that things are constantly being added to a savings account. So that would mean that we do not have a total for the number of deposits. However, we do know that she deposited 36 times, as well as 35 times, as well as 18 times. That would mean our strip diagram would look like this. Our equation would be adding up everything she deposited. That would be 36 plus 35. 5 plus 6 is 11. We're carrying the 1. 3 and 3 is 6. Plus that 10 is going to be 71. And then I have that last deposit there, which is 71 plus 18, and that will give me my total number of deposits. Before getting to school, Peter has a few errands to run. He has to walk 12 blocks to the store and 7 blocks to the museum, all before walking the final 9 blocks to arrive at school. If Peter has already walked 6 blocks, how many more blocks does he need to walk before arriving at school? This sounds to me like he's going to take an adventure. He's going to start here, and then he's going to end here. Now, we don't know how many blocks that is. It just says that he has to walk 12 and 7 and 9. However, he has already walked 6. So from what I can tell is that he's going to walk 12. There's the first 12 blocks. Then he's going to walk the next 7 blocks. And then he's going to walk the final 9 blocks. So as he walks 12, he's going to then walk 7, and then he's going to walk 9 again. This sounds to me like this is going to be a constant addition problem. If Peter has already walked 6, means that he has 6 blocks in his total, which means 6 is part of the total. How many more blocks he has means we are missing part of that total. So those are the amount of blocks he's going to need to walk. So how many did he walk? We know that he walked 12, we know that he walked 7, and then he's going to walk 9. So your strip diagram could look like this. However, it could be simplified to have the 6 blocks he already has, and the B for blocks he doesn't know yet, with our total. If we know that 12 and 7 is 19, and we need to add 9 more, that would be 28. So your strip diagram could also look like this. So what would the equation look like? The equation looked similar. We need to add up the total amount of blocks that he went. 12 plus 7 equals 19. We're going to take 19 and add the additional 9 blocks for 28. Once we have that 28, we need to say that he has already walked 6. So that would be 28 minus 6, and that would give you the number of blocks that he still has to walk. The last one, Benny likes to collect coins. He has 22 coins from his brother, 21 coins from his mother, as well as 36 from Mike. However, Benny lost 20 coins before putting those into a piggy bank. So how many coins does he have in his piggy bank? So we have a total, but he lost 20 of them. We still don't know that total. So we're going to look and see what all we do know and put them together. We have 22, 21, and 36. We know those are all the deposits that he was given for those amount of coins. What we don't know is how many he still has, because one of these coins he lost. So that means we are going to take 20 and find out how many coins he has left. So we have this simplified, which could be 22 plus 21, which we know is going to be 43. 43 plus 36 is 79. So that's a total of 79 coins, minus the 20 he lost, would give us the amount that he has. We can write this as exactly as we simplified the strip diagram earlier and say that we have 22 plus 21, which is equal to 43. And we have 43 plus the last 36, which is going to be 79. And finally, the 79 minus the 20 that he lost would give us the total C, the amount of coins he still needs. If you would like to rewatch this video and try it again, you're more than welcome to. If not, you need more practice, you may go to any other pages that you need or review some other videos that I have.